Alan, thanks for sitting down with me today. I appreciate your time.
Shawn, thank you.
Alan, can you explain to me a little bit about why the AgriPlier technology is different and why it's so important to the seed industry?
Yeah, AgriPlier is Green and Grow's first range of products. They're biologically derived products. They're non-living, non-toxic, and the derived metabolite is shown to stimulate growth in a broad range of plants. The non-living aspect is a significant differentiator. This non-living aspect allows for compatibility with existing seed treatments or conventional seed treatments, if you will, but also allows us to work with inoculants, which is a live organism as well. Another key differentiator is we have trialed this product and seen efficacy and benefits across a broad range of crops. Obviously corn and soybeans, we were in the IPSA trials when we saw that, but we've also been looking at vegetable crops like broccoli, spinach, lettuce, and even turf grass. And I guess then lastly, I would say this core technology, we have more recently received approval from OMRI for a organic product, which is just a modified version of the AgriPlier technology.
Distribution models are always a challenging piece for new products and new systems. Can you tell us a little bit about how your distribution system works? Are you looking for new and different strategic partners? And thirdly, what's the profile of someone that would be a good strategic partner?
Yeah, I think we've thought about this a great deal, and I think our goal is to try to get this product either by itself or in combination with other products commercially available as soon as possible. We think the go-to-market strategy is pretty clear here, and that is, you find partner or partners that can help you take the technology to the space. And there's no doubt that we're in the process of evaluating those, and once we find the right ones, we believe that's the route we'll go, and it will turn to, and we believe it'll be the right route to get there quickest and also deliver the most value to our shareholders.
Right. Field trials are obviously a critical piece to everyone's success. Can you talk a little bit about this year's field trials and what you learned from them?
Well, yeah, we loved, this was the first year of broad-based seed treatment testing for AgriPlier and Rise Organic or organic product. We did well, obviously, in the IPSA trials. We had a level of application that finished at #1 in both the corn and soy trials. That was exciting for us. We augmented that research by hiring other third-party research to talk about early season vigor, which is not a component of the IPSA trial. So we have that to kind of augment our data. We also did extensive trialing, as I mentioned earlier, in some of the specialty crops like broccoli, lettuce, even alfalfa. We've seen a lot of good things going on there. So, as we look to 2014, I think what we'll do is we can build off those trials to kind of narrow and optimize the rates we're testing, and hopefully then we'll have another year of data that will be useful and will be something that we can use going forward.
What should folks know about soil treatments, and how does AgriPlier work as a soil treatment?
I think I would maybe take a step back and just say, I think one of the reasons that biologicals are so interesting right now, the big companies are interested in them, everyone's interested in them, is because the formulation of those products have gotten so much better, and the predictability of results have gotten a lot better. Biological activity, whether you're talking about, and I'll speak to AgriPlier in just a minute, but biological activity, period, is very complex. There are many products out there today that people spend a lot of time trying to figure out exactly why they work, but at the end of the day, you need to know as much about that as you can. AgriPlier is no different. It's complex as well. There are things like exopolysaccharides that are part of the product, and we know that those add to things like nodulation and fixation. But there's got to be other activities going on, because especially in seed treatment, a small amount of product is put on the seed. We're spending a lot of time right now through R&D, etc., determining that, which will lead to intellectual property filings, and that's probably as far as I should go in terms of discussing that. But it is a complex area, but it's obviously very important.
So I'll ask you to look in your crystal ball a little bit. Where do you see Green and Grow in a couple of years even? I think it used to be, when I asked this question, it was 10 years. Things change so quick in the seed industry now. Wow. I'm asking 2.
Very dynamic space, and a very good question. I think the best way for me to answer that is saying, okay, look, our goal right now is to take the AgriPlier technology and Rise Organic, which is slightly modified from it, but it's the same core technology, get that commercially available as soon as possible. Select a partner or partners that we would want to see take it commercial, and move quickly. What does that mean? That would be the best thing we could do for our shareholders. It would be the best thing we could do for future investors. It doesn't mean that in the course of doing that, that we may also be able to take the same core science that's behind AgriPlier and potentially apply it to other types of activity, other microorganisms, develop additional technology. But I think time will tell what happens to Green and Grow as a company. But I feel privileged to be the CEO of the company at an exciting time. It is dynamic, it is changing, and I believe companies like ours are bringing the right products to the right sector at the right time.
Beautiful. Alan, thanks very much for sitting down with me.
Thank you, Shawn.